When it comes to RV repair and upgrades, many RV owners wonder, can I fix my RV myself? Hello, I'm Stephen Holmes, Director of Service Operations for Keystone RV Company. We know your time is valuable, and we understand the cost associated with bringing your travel trailer or your fifth wheel to your dealership for repairs. That's why, as a manufacturer, we're sharing our RV Pro tips in a series of DIY RV videos for those of you that might want to tackle the simple stuff yourself. Remember to always use caution, and if at any time you are uncomfortable, please stop what you're doing and schedule an appointment with your authorized dealership. Even more importantly, never work on any safety-related items.
Hey, I'm Matt Arndt. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a clearance light. If you didn't know, clearance lights are required by state laws to travel with your RV. At times, the clearance lights may get damaged or just stop working. For these reasons, we want to equip you with the knowledge to replace these lights yourself. Before you get started, we want you to be safe. So make sure that you come back around front, take that 7-way bargeman cord and make sure it's unplugged from the tow vehicle. You don't want power running into those lights while you're working on them. The tools and parts that we'll need for this job are a putty stick, a Stanley knife, a screw gun with a number 2 square bit, some wire strippers, cutters, electrical tape, some wire nuts. We need some adhesive remover to clean up the wall and some isopropyl alcohol for our surface to put the new light on, putty tape for the new light, and then some sealant and rags and gloves in the end to finish the job. So to get started, I'm going to take my razor knife, I'm going to cut the seal. So now there's a little notch on the side here. You can take your putty stick, wedge it in there, and twist off and take your lens cover off, which exposes your screws to release the light from the wall. Next, we'll take our screw gun with our square bit, remove both screws, and then we can take our putty knife and finish pulling it away from the wall. Get your wires with your bell caps out of the wall so that you can work on them. Make sure to clean away any extra sealant left on the sidewall with a shop rag and adhesive remover. You can also use a putty stick to help remove that. Just be careful not to gouge your wall while you're doing it. Take some of your putty tape, and what we're going to do is we're going to cover the screw holes with the putty tape. You do this to prevent any water from getting in through the screws. And now prep your wires to put them back on the unit. You want to cut off about 1/2 inch of sheathing. And then we need to prep our wires on the unit to reattach our light. Same thing, about 1/2 inch of sheathing off of each wire. Now that we got our wires prepped, we can grab our wires. We're going to take all the neutral wires, twist them together, and add a wire nut. We'll take our positive wires, twist them all together as well. Your other wire nut, make sure it's good and tight. Take your electrical tape, make sure that you wrap those up, make sure those wire nuts aren't going to come loose or come off. Take our wires, we're going to shove them back in the wall here. Make sure that our light can lay flat. We're going to take our screw gun and find our previous holes and get it started. So now that we've got the light back on and secured, we're going to take our caulk gun and our sealant, and we are going to make a nice little bead all the way around. There you go. And then this is where your gloves come in handy, because you're going to come back around, and once around, try to smooth that back out with as little mess as possible. And once you have that sealed, take your lens cover and snap it into place, and you're good to go. If you have an idea for a DIY video you'd like to see featured in our RV Pro Tips series, please leave us a comment. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.